Happy Remembrance Day and Veterans Day to our audience because today's the 11th. And,
That is true. That is true.
uh,
We intended to play a round of Verdun for you guys today. It'd be different, but the servers like took a poop and we can't do it.
yeah, we tried really hard to get that running. Even we tried every server, literally, and just no
Yeah.
dice. Um, but yeah, man, let's dump in, jump into grand operations and head over to Europe. All right. You were telling me earlier before I started the stream that Remembrance Day is basically celebrated as the equivalent to Veterans Day here in the U.S.
Yeah. Well, it's closer to Memorial Day, right?
Memorial Day, yeah.
Yeah. Because your Veterans Day is it's for veterans. It's for people that are alive, right? Memorial Day is for those that are dead,
Mm.
right? Remembrance Day is to remember all the soldiers who died in combat. Well, it's sort of mixing it. Basically, it's now just to remember everybody, both alive and dead. But it started off as well. Actually, it started off just to celebrate the end of World War One, and then it morphed into all the Pat soldiers that died, and then to just everybody. And then not even just for World War One. Like now it includes World War Two, Korea, Iraq.
Yeah. You know, I was watching yesterday a interview of a Japanese American unit that fought in World War II,
With our artillery destroyed, we were unable to stop the massive
and
bombing
base
of
For what for the
Now
Americans?
race
yeah,
towards the
for
city
my
centre.
country,
Our
and
defences are
basically
They were
already
allowed.
between them and the
yeah, they
fort
were
lines.
allowed.
I thought
We shall
I
They
thought
they
they were
had
all put
they had the
in
option
the
to do
camps.
it. They were, but they had the option to join the war if they wanted to. Believe it or not.
Hmm.
So for the ones that did, they came back home as heroes, and I saw a very good documentary on it. So after this, we should watch it because I highly recommend it. But basically, they fought in Italy, and they were one of the most fiercest units in World War II in Europe, in the Italy side of things. And man, they saved a Texas unit that was stuck under German fire. And one of the survivors, man, who talked about the story, he lost his freaking arm to an MG 34 or
Damn.
42. Yeah. So he was just an awesome person in general. Just hearing his story, and when they were training down south, because I think he came from Hawaii initially or something, or another state, maybe my state. But let me turn this volume down on my headset. But basically, when they were training down south, the white people told the Japanese troops not to go into the black area or whatever of the south because they straight up told them, "Hey, you're not black or white, but just don't go into the black area." But they were like, "Fuck it, man. We'll go wherever we please." Because back in Hawaii, we got along with everyone, you know. So they were like, "Why not?" Right? So already for back then, like they were pretty open-minded people. It was awesome that we had open-minded people in our military back then, and those are just shining examples of that. Another thing about the unit, um, they were the most highly decorated unit in the whole entire war of World War II. A lot of them received the Bronze and Silver Star and Medal of Honors. A lot of accommodations, man. So, yeah, all that good stuff. And that was a Japanese American unit, but it must have been awkward, you know, to to come back home and, you know, uh, imagine if you were like on leave and you saw your family in a camp. Can you
Yeah,
imagine that?
yeah, I know, man. Props to them. In the end, they they did what was right just because, like obviously the Nazis had to be stopped, right? But, like,
Yeah.
you know, the government took away all my family's shit, fucking took my business, fucking put my family in a kit. You know, I don't know if I'd want to fight for that country.
You know that specific guy who told the story? If he moved back to Japan with his parents, he would have been fighting for the Japanese Imperial Army. Yeah, that's some real shit. But yeah, you should definitely check out this guy's interview. I subscribed to the channel because I thought it was cool just to hear their stories, you know, just the stories of
Sure.
veterans who were there. And that's another thing I was gonna bring up, guys. You know, ladies and gentlemen, a lot of our World War II vets, they're dying off this year.
Yeah, there's no World War One vets left at all.
Oh heck no! I think the latest
Last one
was
died in like 2009 or something like that, like
I
almost
thought
10 years ago.
I thought it was like earlier than that. Wow, that's
No,
amazing.
no. I think it was the last one. I could be wrong. I think the last one was like an Australian.
Ah, I remember watching a interview of a veteran, of a British World War One veteran, visiting like a museum or something,
Yeah.
and that was like in the early 2000s, mind you.
Yeah. Dude, Sam, the one thing that I'll never forget, I was like 17, and I was doing a project at school on World War One. And there was this lady. I think I've told you the story before, but I'll go through it again.
Yeah.
There was this lady. She went to a bingo here in Toronto, and she was at this point, I do believe, already like 104 or 105 years old. She was like an acquaintance with like my mom and my grandma or whatever. And sometimes they play bingo with her or whatever. Her name was Peggy, and she was a nurse in World War One, right? A frontline nurse. And one day I went to my mom and my grandma were going to bingo, and I went early. And she could have said no or whatever, but I thought I'd just ask, like, if I could talk to her for like maybe like half an hour, and ask her some questions because I was going to do a project on World War One, right? Because like this is a woman that was there, right? Like right on the fucking frontline fucking field hospital in fucking France, and she was like, yeah, she was very nice. But one of the most disturbing things that she fucking said to me, Sam, was that you never believe until you're there how much damage a human body can take and still be alive. She was telling me they brought in this one guy. He was I think he was an American. I think she said he was either American or British, but I think she said he was an American. And she said like when they brought him in, he had basically an entire like one of the big like artillery cannons that are on like the backs of fucking tanks, like one of the big ones.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah, that shoot like a fucking like 100-pound fucking shell. Well, a 100-pound shell landed. She said something apparently like maybe like 15 feet in front of this guy, and somehow when they brought him into the fucking hospital, she said he was basically. It's hard to describe. He was basically goo, but he was still alive. He was just basically like a blob, but his eyes were still moving. Like he was still alive.
Holy shit!
Yeah, like there was nothing you could do. Like he was in pieces. Like he hadn't died yet. Like they brought him in. He was basically mush, living mush.
Wow. So obviously they put him out of his misery, right? Yeah.
No, you can't do that. They would just give him as much shit as they could to ease the pain, and he was dead like 15 minutes after they brought him in or whatever. But he was so fucked up, he just looked like mush, like basically all his skin was blown off, like just a hunk of meat. But he was alive.
Jesus.
Yeah, and fucking no arms, no legs.
When you said mush, I thought you meant like something like the freaking blob, like a red paste, basically, with eyeballs.
Like obviously he has to have some form for his organs to work for him to be alive. But no, like she means that like he was basically flayed, right? Like he was just a bloody mush, right? Like,
oh, he's like a
his
stump, basically.
Yeah, like his arms were gone, his legs were gone, half his skin was fucking gone. Like he had no discernible fit, like his nose was caved in, like he was fucked up.
Yeah,
right?
man.
Like as much damage as you think could possibly be done to a human body and miraculously still be alive, it happened to this guy. Like he looked like he fucking stood in front of a fucking artillery show. Like,
yeah.
And for the to give a context to some of the people here, like this would have been probably around like 1916, 1917. This woman was 105 years old, and this was around 1995. So, like, a while ago.
Yeah.
Alert, we're losing objective Baker.
Yeah,
So
man.
this woman would have been born around 1890, making her about 24 when World War I happened.
Attention, objective Baker has been lost.
That's amazing,
She's dead,
man.
yeah.
Most people have freaking dementia at that age.
Yeah. Oh no, she was a spry old chicken. She sadly passed away probably about a year or two after that. So like I got to ask her those questions basically, like, just in time.
Yeah, but, and surprisingly too, because like I said, most people at around that age have dementia for sure. But what about your other World War I stories? You got any other ones?
I have a few. Like I said, I don't know how cousins work. Like I said,
that counts.
I know how cousins work. I don't know how, like, the first, second, or like twice removed thing works or whatever. But someone who would be a cousin of some form, had the same last name as me, kind of looks a little bit like me, or whatever. Was drafted for the Canadian Army in 1918. He was drafted in May, right? And went through basic training, whatever. Shipped off. He was part of the 100 Days campaign. He was only in one battle. Only saw action one time, and he was shot and killed on October 11th, 1918. Exactly 1 month before the war ended. My great uncle Joseph, my mom's father, so my grandfather, his brother. Obviously, I never met him because he was in World War II and he died in Italy. And he was killed fighting the Germans in Italy. Well, he could have been shot by the Italians, you know. So.
Yeah, I believe that. I wonder what happened to the Italian World War I vets, like, that lived, I bet they had... I wonder how many went home alive compared to, say, the Germans and Canadians, right?
Yeah, sure. I think I don't think they died in any smaller or larger numbers than any other one, but I've never heard, like, I'm sure they did, but, like, you know, I haven't heard, like, of a lot of, like, super crazy atrocities committed by the Italians. But like, I think, like, I'm pretty sure they handed over their Jews and whatever to the Nazis, but I don't think they had their own camps. I could be wrong. I haven't. So, for as far as I'm aware, after the war was over, I think most Italians just got to go home. I could be wrong. Like, I don't know that much, but I haven't heard about, like, you know, like, a lot of, like, you know, Italian war criminals and shit like that, outside of, like, obviously, like, Mussolini or whatever.
Yeah.
What I think saved the Italians is because we've got to remember they toppled Mussolini and they switched sides right before the war ended, right?
Yeah.
So that probably, like, saved a lot of their asses, like, when the trials came around.
Totally did.
How about you, Sam? Do you have any war stories from any of your family? Doesn't have to be World War One, World War Two.
My grandfather, he fought in the Korean War. I don't know if I'm sure he enlisted willingly, just doing his thing when he got the letter in the mail. But,
did he fight for the U.S. or for France?
He was a United States soldier.
Okay.
And
well, it's just I know you have French family, right? So
yeah. Sure. I had no idea the French were there in the Korean War.
Yeah.
But anyways, yeah, he fought against the North Koreans, and as a result, he got shot at. Like, they got his legs and stuff, but he pretended to be dead because there was, like, a bunch of them, and he was outnumbered. But did so during the act when he was trying to take them out, so, I mean, you guys can call it what you want, but, I mean, he lived to see another day. Basically, if he didn't come back home alive, I wouldn't exist. So,
yeah, that's a good fucking point.
Yeah. Other than that, he lived a pretty chill life in Colorado right after that, and
like, can he still walk, or were his legs, like, all fucked up?
No, he walked. He was able to walk. It was recoverable, thankfully, and yeah, he lived in California for a bit, and then decided to move to Colorado to, I guess, have a better life. He died peacefully. I went to his military funeral and stuff. It was pretty beautiful, nice and simple, small.
How many years ago was that?
I went to his funeral, his military funeral, maybe in 2013 or 12. So right after I graduated high school, I went to his military funeral. But yeah, he lived a pretty chill life, just watching DVDs and stuff, man. Hey, any vet would too, right?
Objective, capture it.
I mean, that's how I'd want to go out, personally. Just live a chill life, watching movies and stuff.
So was he, like, still, like, angry and shit with, like, the North Vietnamese, or, like, once it was done?
You mean North Koreans?
Like, or yeah, the North Koreans. Was he still, like, or was he, like, one of the ones that was able to, like, put it behind and be like, it's done now, whatever?
I don't think he gave a shit anymore, you know? But according to my mom, apparently it did leave some form of PTSD on him. But to what extent, I don't know. Because I can imagine being almost killed by crazy North Koreans, that would definitely leave a scar on your mind for a while, right? But yeah, man, other than that, that's like pretty much the only family I got really that did serve in the war. But I think in the Great War, I did have a family member on the French side, on my grandmother's side of the family, who was from France. So yeah. I don't know, like, what years he served specifically, but I do know that he was in the French army.
Right on.
Yeah. But yeah, that's about it for military stuff in my family. Other than that, I know modern day veterans around my town, and they're super chill and into video games and stuff like us, some of them. Well, the younger ones, that is. I know one Vietnam War vet, but he's into painting and stuff, which is pretty cool.
Hey man, he always finds that shit relaxing, man.
Oh, heck yeah.
You spent like 5 years with a bunch of fucking, BC trying to blow your shit up.
Yeah, pretty
I
much.
sit around and fucking paint too, man.
Pretty much.
Listen to my fucking Leonard Skinner records.
Fun fact, he actually wasn't around. He was deployed during the time when Leonard Skinner was a thing. So,
dude, they had records overseas too, man. They got to listen to the fucking music and shit.
I know.
You know, it's not like a dude came back from Vietnam being like, "Who's this Jimi Hendrix fellow?"
No. By the way, did Jimi Hendrix serve in Vietnam a little bit?
Fuck, maybe not that I know of.
I heard that he was a Vietnam vet. I could be wrong, guys. Sorry if I misrepresent. But I know for a fact, you know John Fogerty of Creedence Clearwater? No, of Creedence Clearwater. He actually is a vet, by the way. He did serve in the U.S. Army in the 60s. In the late 60s. And he could have been sent to Vietnam, but the deal is that he was put in as an Army reserve. And the way he got out of the Army super early was because he wrote a congressman that he wanted out, and the congressman respected his wishes, and he got an honorable discharge right after. And he was super surprised that he got that letter, you know?
That's true, but, he still only got that because he was famous. Like, what do you think would happen if you just wrote your congressman and be like, yeah, I'm not really into this? Right?
Yeah.
Fucking hobo shit tell you to suck a dick.
Yeah.
Fucking Anthony Weiner ass motherfucker.
No, but John Fogerty is super cool, though. I can tell you that much.
I'd be like fucking Donald Trump, man, have bone spurs.
What?
That's okay, man. Seriously, man. If I was drafted to go to World War II or Vietnam, man, I'd do whatever I could to get out of that shit, man. I'd be like, I am not going.
If I had a choice between the two wars, I'd rather do World War II because at least
you're a lot more likely to die in World War II than you are in Vietnam.
Yeah, but at least when you got back home, you weren't looked at as like a monster and shit, you know? Vietnam vets got a lot of fucking shit after the war. Like, they weren't treated well by the American public. How were Vietnam vets treated in Canada in comparison, do you know?
Canada didn't fight in Vietnam.
No, but you had Canadians fighting.
We did,
Americans.
But they fought, and so few numbers of them, like maybe only a couple thousand. So, I don't know. Like, the government doesn't even really there's no memorials or anything to them or anything.
I thought there was. I saw a thing on Google that there was.
Not as far as I know. Maybe there is, but if there is, I don't know about it.
Oh, okay.
Like, it's not something that's really talked about in school or, really brought up like in any government.
Besides
thing
the
I've ever
Agent
heard of.
Orange being developed or some shit.
Yeah, man, yeah. That's our thing. Canada fucking invented Agent Orange. No. In our defense, okay, we didn't intend it to be a war crime chemical when we invented it. Like, when we invented it, we thought it would be like a defoliage agent that like it would like kill weeds and shit. Like you could drop it on like like farmland and shit. It would like kill whatnot. And then we found it wasn't really doing that, but it was like fucking making like fucking animals twitch like fucking junkies. And then fucking like I don't know, Richard Nixon's like, can I see some of that?
But I'm very curious how did Canadians receive, like, culturally accept Vietnam veterans? Because I know a lot of them came up to Canada after.
A lot of the draft. Yeah, apparently, we didn't care. Like it wasn't our fight. So they most of them were granted asylum. I guess that's the word. Asylum, refugee status.
Yeah.
And I hate to admit because there's probably a racial thing to it, but like most of them were white English-speaking men, and this is the '60s, so like they just blended in fine. Most people, like if you were in downtown Toronto, most people wouldn't even know they were American unless they fucking told them.
Oh. Yeah, that's what I mean. Like we're so culturally similar, it'd be hard to tell. Yeah.
Yeah, unless you had like a really thick like. Fucking like Tennessee accent
or some
like
shit,
that.
yeah. Maybe in Newfoundland they could get away with it.
How you doing, y'all, man? You guys want to come over my house, have some steaks or whatever? Be like, these some Texas ass motherfuckers. I'm not, man. I'm from Montreal, y'all. Shit.
Bullshit. You be going wee. I think we just offended some Montrealans. Sorry, guys, but for reals.
Oh, dude. Montreal, you can take it. Shut up and eat your poutine.
I still can't believe that tour guide from Montreal didn't let you use the bathroom. I knew what you were saying.
No, it wasn't a tour guide. It was some guy at a fucking restaurant. Some guy at a fucking restaurant, man. And I know they speak it. I'm like fucking 12. I'm about to fucking, go wee in my fucking little fucking shorts, man. And I'm like, where is the bathroom? He said, the bathroom? Oh. No, don't get me wrong. Obviously, this is one asshole, and he does not represent all the probably wonderful French-speaking Canadians that live in fucking Montreal. But fuck those guys. Fuck them right here. Fuck them. So bad.
And he knew what you were saying too. You could tell.
Yeah, I know. Yeah.
All because in that specific thing you had to speak French only and nothing but French, but you just wanted to go in the fucking bathroom. But he's
I spoke not a word of French. Now all I could say was fucking like omelette du fromage. Like that's it. Like give me a cheese omelet, okay? I can give me some fucking agua. No shit, that's Spanish. God damn it! I'm so funny, you bastard.
But yeah, back to that's.
I have not been back. It's been like over 20 years. I have not been back then.
And I bet you have no intention of going back either to that same spot.
Yeah, man. See, again, I don't like to paint everybody with the same, but that is what it's called. One man ruining it for everybody.
Yeah, I know.
It'd be the same thing, man. Like if I went to like to like Dallas, man. It's like I need to use the washroom. The what room? Washroom. What room? We call them the bathroom around here. We don't got no washroom. Damn, Eastern Tampa or something. Like that's it. Like that would be it for Texas. Like,
Don't forget the soda pop thing. It's called soda pop around here, not soda. That.
Yeah. See, there's small differences like that, man. Like here in Canada, we just call it pop, right? It's just
Yeah,
pop.
that's what I mean. Pop. Yeah, I mean, my bad. Yeah, it's pop.
Yeah. I know. My girlfriend, well, my ex-girlfriend, who was from California, she's like, we call it soda.
Yeah, soda.
Right?
Yeah, just fucking
Yeah.
soda.
Yeah. And then like I have seen it referred to as both of them. Like some places just call it soda pop.
Yeah, like soda pop, like it just said.
Yeah.
Attention, the enemy has armed objective Baker.
Have we even got any viewers, man?
I know in the South they sometimes call it pop too, as well, just like in Canada. That's weird, huh?
Yeah.
I mean, like I said, that's what I mean about us Americans being so culturally similar to Canadians in general. So I guess that's why some people internationally. So when you travel abroad, they go, "You're American, huh?" I'm like, "No, I'm Canadian," you know.
Dude, that happened to me, man. Like when I was in fucking England and in fucking Norway, man, people thought I was American all the time. All the time.
And I bet it pissed you off so bad.
Not really. It was it's just like, why, man? Why you guys gotta be racial like that? Gee. Why I gotta be all racial like that?
Well, that's because we're so similar.
However, though, they got a keen ear for it, man. Because whenever I'm in fucking like New York State, they can pick it up like that. Like, oh, you're from north of the border, aren't you, fella? Yeah.
See, but that's the thing, though. That's New York.
Yeah.
But in England, they don't know the difference. Unless if that's like that rare occasion when someone from like a major town in England is like, "Oh, you're Canadian, huh?" Like that's super rare, right?
Yeah.
But yeah, man. Happy Veterans Day and Remembrance Day to y'all, and I hope you are enjoying this playthrough of Battlefield 5. At first, I wanted to do, since Verdun failed, I was like, we should do some Zombie Army Trilogy. And yeah, our grandparents didn't fight Nazi zombies or zombified versions of the enemies they were fighting.
Oh, do you think that are you getting the Zombie Army 2?
Oh heck yeah! I'm gonna buy that thing in a heartbeat.
Yeah, I think it comes out in March.
I thought it comes out in January.
Maybe, I don't know, man. Google that shit.
No, I'm too lazy. I'm focused on the game too much. Maybe when I get killed, I'll do it. But
look at that! I'm a German jumping out of a British plane to go kill some Brits.
I know, I'm doing the same thing. Oh wait, now it's not glitched. I actually see some Germans in this plane.
On mine, it was all Brit. Okay, jump, bitch! Jump! Jump!
It won't let me jump. Now I can jump.
My female avatar is like, no!
Alright, I'm gonna pick up some explosives, or someone else ahead of us will. Alright, let's defend this guy, whoever he is.
I like this one. It's a good map.
Oh, got him.
Shit, fucking tank. Oh shit, ow. Ah! Sam, I'm in the trench. I'm hurt. Very bad.
I can't go over there because there's too many guys there.
You son of a bitch.
I'll join you soon.
Wait, can we go all the way back? Oh, no, wait, I don't have to go to the plane. Somebody's here.
Oh, he's heading towards B? He's not heading towards A? That's weird.
Ow! Oh, you son of a bitch.
Alright, head towards A.
God damn it. I just landed right with you.
Alright. I don't know where those guys are going, but I'm gonna grab some explosives and I'll hope you guys back me up. If I can even get to them. Alive, that is.
I'm right behind you. Alright.
Alright, this is gonna be a shit show, but we're gonna try to make it work.
Hey, where are we going?
Towards A,
A?
we're gonna double up on A, cause they gotta give in at some point.
Got one.
We got a lot of them. Oh, I got you guys.
Wait, there's a sniper. Watch, there's a sniper. Oh, no, I'm dead. I have died.
This fight reminds me of a battle in another continent completely that the Germans fought, and that's Russia, specifically Stalingrad. So the survivors of that war, I mean the German survivors, like the ones that were able to escape and get away from Stalingrad after the major defeat.
Yeah. Not very many of that happened. Not very many of that happened, man.
No, but like, for the ones that did survive, from an actual survivor's point of view, he said that, like, when he came back home, his own government didn't allow him to, like, go directly home, if that makes any sense. Like, he was forced to stay outside for a while.
Oh, was this when like the Nazis are still in power?
Yeah.
Yeah,
This is
okay.
Stalingrad.
Oh yeah,
They were,
yeah. It was all because of like because I don't think they told the people that they lost the battle. To be honest.
Nope, and they didn't want survivors, you know, roaming about and talking about it either.
No, I know they took like 1 million prisoners or like 100,000 prisoners or some shit like that. And only like 10,000 went home. Like, 10 years fucking later.
Yeah.
Like out of the ones that the Russians actually captured.
Yeah, some of them actually died by their hands. And, yeah, that's how the Russians played sometimes. But I know after the war, the Germans were forced to rebuild some of the places in Europe, like Poland, for example.
Yeah.
They were forced to rebuild shit. They were still in uniform, but all of their fucking insignias and shit were removed.
Yeah.
But yeah, man, the survivors of Stalingrad on the German side, they were not allowed to come back to the homeland directly because it would destroy the propaganda that the Germans created, essentially. Darn it.
This is always the hardest part right here.
I know. Maybe we shouldn't try taking A anymore. Maybe.
I'll be honest, man, we're making me tired.
Sorry.
It's alright, man. I'm only messing with it.
Yeah.
I am fucking tired, though.
Yeah.
There's, two more after this operation, so I'll probably be back in.
You'll just pack it in.
Yeah, well, I'll finish the operation. It's running on day 1, so...
Okay. I'll see where this guy wants to go. I don't see any other explosives on the map. Oh, wait, hold up. There. I'm gonna try to grab that one on the far corner. Are you right behind me, Mike?
Yeah, yes, ma'am.
Alright. I hope this
that
jerk
guy going
doesn't...
for it?
Yeah, he's going for it too. Damn it.
Oh, fuck, let's fucking try them then. Wait, there's one over there, I think.
Yeah, but it's going away, it looks like. Yep, it disappeared. There's like a time limit on them suckers. Is he going for A? That's not practical. Well, I guess everyone on A. Got an assignment thingy going on. Let's see what this says. Oh. Yeah, I wish I unlocked the other rifle, but I basically need to rank up my recon all the way up, so that's gonna take forever. What is he shooting at? Oh, he's shooting at the spawn planes. That's what he's doing.
Oh, can you actually shoot them down?
Yeah, that's what he can do, actually. Yeah, you didn't know that?
No. So you can take out like everybody that's in the fucking spawn plane.
Pretty much, and the flat gun can shoot you in the field too, because I just got killed by it. Well, I guess they were destroying objective D while I wasn't noticing. I'll try to snatch us that explosive over there and just head for B.
Da drüben! Das ist verdammt gefährlich!
Oh, it's not happening.
I got smoke.
Same thing happened to me as well.
One of our soldiers has picked up explosives. We've picked up explosives.
I just am.
I have no idea who's shooting at me, but I can't see him.
British people.
Yeah, but which direction? Where's Tommy at?
They're in front and to the right.
I'm gonna tag him on my thing.
Oh, I got one. I got one of the snipers.
Should help. Yeah, A's a death trap. They're all camped up at A. There's a machine gunner near me, so it's best you... I don't know. Don't bother to revive me. I'll just die.
Oh, that's good. We lost it. We got two of them, though.
Yeah.
That's actually better than I thought we did. I didn't think we got any.
I know, same here. So in real World War II, most of the soldiers had bolt action stuff.
Most of them. I think the Carbiner and the Viewer were the standard issue. Americans, obviously, you guys had what, the M1 Grand?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We also
Yes,
had the
episode-
M14, but that was like
Yes.
that was mainly for tank crew, not regular soldiers, so to speak.
Yeah, and what did the British have, like the Lee Enfield Mark
3 and
3 or
4.
the Mark 4?
They had both 3 and 4.
Because the Mark 3 was the World War One rifle, I think.
Yeah, but it was also issued in World War II as well. Because remember, Mercanto has one that was used in both wars, if I remember correctly.
Yeah, but Mercantic could be talking out of his ass. Who fucking knows?
That is true. But Mark IV for sure. And they also did have the Sten guns, which were the submachine guns.
Yeah.
I have no idea about British Army weapon loadouts for World War II. As much.
Officers mainly carried a Webley
Yeah.
for their sidearm. Yeah, I think the most common weapon, especially in like the mid to late war, is probably the Enfield Mark IV.
Yeah. Also, us Americans gave him Tommy guns. Yeah, did you know that?
Erobert das Ziel, da, Soldaten!
Yeah. And I know after World War II, in the 50s and stuff, we would actually loan our, like, foreign countries M1 Grands. So after the South Korean War, South Korea had the M1 Grands. They had a butt ton of M1 Grands sent to them as a military surplus for use in their armies.
I'm gonna Trent's taking the flag. I'm taking A.
I'm taking A as well. I'm with you.
Yeah.
Wasn't it interesting?
Oh, shit.
Oh my goodness.
They're all in that house, right in front of us.
Oh, in the house?
The house and like the little there's like a little wooden wall in front of it. They're all around there.
Okay, I'll approach it carefully.
Okay.
Oh, it looks like our friends got it.
Yeah, I like this game over just like we're actually like it's like a real battle. We're like moving as an army all together. Looks really cool. Instead of like just running all over like the different areas. Like this is what like a real battle would look like. We're all just fucking in unison, fucking pushing forward.
Yep. But yeah, man. After this, let's check out that that story that I told you about.
How long is it? Because I'm getting pretty
it's not
tired
long.
here.
It's like 7 or 8 minutes.
All right.
Yeah. If not, we can just check it out tomorrow, which is cool.
We'll see, because we still have one more. We have one more chapter after this, right? It's a
Yeah.
3-day battle.
I thought it was a 4-day battle.
No, they're only 3-day battles.
Oh, okay.
See, this is the kind of shit that you don't have in fucking COD, man. Just fucking all these guys charging forward like this. Ah, shit, you got me.
Yeah, the cannon needs to be repositioned.
Sam, I'm bleeding, Sam.
Oh, that was you?
I see you, Sam. Sam, I see you.
I burned to death while trying to save someone else.
Somewhere else. Someone else. You.
I mean, I saw him dying first in front of my eyes before you. I had no idea it was you that got down. We got like two other people besides us, man. Shoot. But one thing's for sure, we're definitely taking B first. I get a World War I vibe off of this for some reason.
I like this map. This is a good map.
Yep, and I can just take pot shots at people too.
Alright, stay out of conflict. I got spawning on you because I died.
Alright.
Alright.
Fun fact, did you know snipers were the most hated on the battlefield in World War II?
They
They're hated in all wars equally, but...
I was about to say that, yeah.
Oh man, even in World War II especially. Ooh. Oh, by the way, you know how you talked about that famous Russian sniper?
Yeah?
I forgot her name, but basically Mark Felton Productions did a video on her. Yeah.
Really?
Yep.
Yeah, Rosa something.
Yep, that's her.
Yeah, we get to play as her in fucking, yeah, as a DLC character in Sniper Elite 4.
Yeah.
You did a video on her?
Huh?
Who did you say you did a video on her?
Mark Felton Productions, that channel I told you about last time.
Alright.
Oh, is that you that was taken out?
Nope, I'm still alive.
Oh, okay.
Now I'm taken out. Alright, someone got me up.
Good.
And for some reason I have a fucking scan. I don't want to scan. Where's my gun? Where's my gun? There's no dog shit on there.
Should we aim back at B or try attacking A?
I'm already on my way to it. Oh shit! I just got shot.
Erobert das Ziel dort!
I mean, that's the whole point, right? We gotta push them back, right? So.
Yeah.
Okay, nobody revives me. I want my fucking next back.
Nice.
Yeah, I think this is my second favorite map in the game.
Oh, absolutely. Same here.
You know, the only map I don't like is the first one we played today, the one where we were in the city, Rotterdam. I don't know why, for some reason I don't like that map. I'm not too big of like the city, but even in COD, like I prefer more like open on a battlefield maps.
I feel it. I wonder if there's any in this crazy house.
You? Chuck a grenade in that shit. Oh shit.
Ja, das ist gefährlich!
Oh, isn't it? I'm heading back to B.
Yeah. Oh, you're heading back to B?
Yep.
You're actually glad I talked you to buying this game, Sam.
Yeah, I just realized something. I can use artillery. I'll call it in. What? Okay. I just gotta know a good spot for it, though.
I just shanked like 2 guys in a row.
I think I put it in a good spot, I hope.
Oh, is this your artillery coming down?
Yep, that was me.
Right. Ooh, we took the fucking sector. Look at them running like coward little bitches they are. Little piggies.
Looks like one of our teammates was down. Oh, he got him.
Okay. Man, we might not have done so well the last round, but we fucking brought it this round.
Oh, heck yeah. Alright. Onwards toward B.
What's your favorite map in this game so far, Sam?
This one.
I thought it was gonna be like Iwo Jima or some shit.
Oh, I love the Japanese maps. Love it. I just can't wait for the rest of it, you know?
I'm really, really, really looking forward to if they actually give us the fucking Russian maps.
Oh, they have to.
Yeah.
Okay, A's no good. They got a tank at A. So I'm gonna switch it.
I just got killed by a crashing airplane.
Yeah, I guess kamikazes were a thing in Europe. Oh, technically there were. There was those, there were those, German airplanes that were suicide planes, remember?
No, I don't know.
Yeah, dude, there were some suicide planes made by Germany.
The Germans?
Yeah, man.
I could see the Russians made, but the Germans?
Yeah?
Really?
Really? I'll send you the fucking link. The
Yeah,
Germans made some suicide planes, just like the Japanese. I was pretty surprised myself, to say the least, man. But yeah, man, I have a tendency to avoid places that have tanks at them when I'm playing as Scout, because I have no means to destroy the tanks with. So, yeah.
Is Scout your favorite class?
I'm doing it so I can unlock all the weapons. My favorite class is the supply class, actually.
Oh, support?
Yep. Oh, I'll revive you. Wait, is that you that I just revived, or?
No, I'm not down.
Oh, someone
Yes.
else did.
Recon's my favorite. I like using the red. I would like support. I don't really care for using the LMGs because they're so fucking slow.
You just gotta know how to use them well, that's all. The snipers are pretty slow too, but I mean... goes with the territory. Yeah, we're doing pretty well in this round.
Oh, they're on an anti-aircraft gun, by the way.
Alright.
Also schön, erober das Ziel dort.
They're also in a vehicle.
Soldiers, we are losing objective data.
In the battlefield games, I typically don't mess with planes or any flying craft.
Oh, I love the planes.
Taking objective Anton.
Los, erobern wir das Ziel dort.
Typically is a key word.
In fact, I'm on a plane right now. My fucking M109, bitches.
I just took out the AA gun, jerk.
I'm gonna try and take down this. They got the British plane here. I'm gonna try and take it down. You guys can take B. It's over though. Oh shit! They're taking A again.
Sanitäter! Ich sterbe! Helft mir!
Yeah, I'm out.
We have now taken objective data.
I'll try to spawn at B if I can. Nope.
Wir müssen das Ziel dort erobern.
I got the fucking bomber smoking.
Alright.
These are hurt. Hurt.
Oh, we did it.
Yeah.
Nice. So this is supposed to be France, right? Or no? Is this a different place?
I'm not sure where Panzerstorm takes place. I think it's in France because when we go to Arras is in France. So
Oh, okay. Maybe it's in Belgium? I don't know where the city of Ross is. It probably is in France. I could be wrong. I know I was saying the name hella wrong.
Zum letzten Atemzug.
yep, Belgium.
Oh, we're in Belgium. Okay.
Yep.
Was there ever a France map in here? Like, or is this is the
No.
closest thing we're gonna get?
I don't know. Oh yeah, there's a Provence is in France.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we got the map Provence.
But would have liked a map near the Eiffel Tower. That would have been an awesome battle, man.
There was no Battle of Paris though.
There was no
Paris
battle.
surrendered.
Paris. Oh,
No, Paris.
okay.
Yeah, Paris surrendered.
Soldiers, all of the objectives must be destroyed.
Zerstört das verdammte Ziel dort,
Yeah, let's
Soldaten!
go for B. I'm using the tanks for cover. Destroyed ones. Yep, and we got a sniper taking pot shots at the ridge.
What we can do?
Let's go spot them for our friends.
Objective Bertha is now armed.
And we can spot all these guys for us.
The enemy defused objective Bertha.
Oh, diffused. That means we need explosives, huh?
I don't think so.
Objective
I
Bertha
think we just gotta get to
Wir
it.
haben Befehl, das Ziel dort zu
I heard
zerstören.
objective Bertrand's been armed. This is the one where we take a...
Yeah, I just armed one. Yeah, you just gotta get to it. And you can find an explosive. Yeah, I just charged one of them, by the way.
Yeah, I'm gonna make sure one of them goes off.
Yep, it did.
Good work. Objective Anton has been destroyed.
Oh, I got hell of a speed, man.
We need all enemies cleared from this sector. Your orders are to attack the next sector.
So was your battlefield, was it brand new or was it used?
It was used. Oh shit, I'm on fire.
Zerstört das verdammte Ziel dort! Ich habe eine Granate für Sie!
Oh, I just got a twofer.
Can't believe that hit him.
I just got a 2-in-1, Sam.
Oh shit, I'm on fire, but I made it to B. Ah,
I'm dead.
I have no idea how I made it close to B. What the heck set me on fire? Yeah, this is the harder stretch of the game, that's for sure. One thing's for sure,
Reißt euch zusammen und zerstört das Ziel dort!
we don't have any reinforcements.
Yeah, I'm heading towards A.
got you.
Ich bin für dich da.
Danke, hast mich gerettet.
Trying to get the upstairs sniper. Oh shit.
Bf5 objective Bertha.
Oh, fuck, my flank is-
Careful, right
Watch out.
behind it. Coming up on the hills, trying to flank us.
Objective Bertha is now destroyed. Good work.
Ich sterbe. Ich brauche Hilfe. 1000 Dank, Soldat. Ganz ruhig. Das wird schon wieder. Helft mir, ich brauche mehr Munition.
Alright, got you, man.
Zum Glück hast du mich.
Oh, I think the guy who shot me is still up there.
In the building? Can't see him.
Halt still. Bin ja da.
We have armed objective Anton.
Oh shit, they got a tank here.
The enemy has now defused objective Anton. Stay alert. Objective Anton is now armed. The enemy has defused
Brauchen
objective
Sanitäter.
Anton.
Well, we only got 30 lives to have to take it. This is gonna be a hard one, man.
Yeah, I
The
know.
whole team is fighting. Both sides, the entire team is fighting for this one fucking thing.
I know.
Bin getroffen. Brauche Sanitäter.
And the other team's playing fucking smart.
Yep.
Ich sterbe. Helft mir.
See, I mean, how do you do that? I've had the game for you. How do you like?
How do you
text
think and
chat?
stuff?
Like, yeah, like you just said thank you and whatnot. How do you talk?
You hold R1 and shit, and you move up, move your right stick up, and you should be able to slide.
Okay, try it. R1.
Hold, and it should bring up a man. Move it. Oh shit! Someone died. Yeah.
Yeah, major defeat. Shit.
That was the third day too, huh?
Yeah, that should be it.
I wonder if this was historically accurate.
I'm not even mad that team played good, man. They had
No.
their shit locked down, and what it is, man, they were organized. Our team was not.
Nope.
We got cocky because we just kicked their ass that last time. Alright, let's check this thing out.
Yeah.
Alright. Thank you
Alright.
guys for joining us for our Remembrance Day / Veterans Day stream, and
Yep.